Undeniably an all-American beauty in its styling appeal, the 1964 Pontiac is the all-American sweetheart in action, with engineering dedicated to one goal: greater customer satisfaction. And this single-minded dedication to one cause pays off. In customer satisfaction, Pontiac has been rated ahead of all competing medium-priced cars for the past 5 years. In 1964, Pontiac engineers are out to maintain this record and even improve it. They've set objectives for the 1964 Pontiac that will make this all-American sweetheart the smoothest, quietest, best all-round performing and most durable Pontiac yet produced. The emphasis is on the beauty of perfection. For example, there's the beauty of quietness. Pontiac engineers set as a standard for improved quietness. The 1964 Pontiac must be the quietest Pontiac ever, and the quietest car on the road. Their success is amazing. The entire 64 Pontiac line has the beauty of quietness heretofore expected only in the so-called luxury car class. This breakthrough is achieved by using new refinements and improvements in insulating materials, fiberglass, felt padding, and rubber-backed fiber, plus exhaustive research in thousands of miles of cross-country driving and hundreds of engineering hours in Pontiac experimental labs to determine the most effective sound-deadening materials and techniques. But the proof of the pudding is in the driving. Slip into any 64 Pontiac. Slam the door. Notice the solid, quiet closing. Start the engine, a purring tiger at rest. Drive in the city, on the highway, and you'll agree the 1964 Pontiac has a totally new beauty of quietness. And that's not all. There's the beauty of durability, another objective of Pontiac engineers in their campaign for even greater customer satisfaction. Let's take a closer look to see what our engineers did to assure a longer-lasting beauty of durability. For more enduring exterior beauty, all chrome plating on 64 Pontiacs is twice the thickness of that used in previous years. Rocker panels are zinc-coated and finished with a rust-inhibiting paint for positive resistance to corrosion. Fender skirts on all 64 Pontiacs have the highly successful self-washing bathtub design. No seams or joints are exposed to accumulated mud, slush, or salt. Another Pontiac plus for more enduring beauty. And here's more improved durability for 64. New long-life light bulbs lasting up to 3,000 hours before replacement is necessary. All headlamps have new protectors over the terminals to help prevent corrosion. And oil pressure switches are covered with rubber boots for added durability. Yes, the beauty of durability is designed and built into the 64 Pontiac. This is a car that will give years of proud, happy customer satisfaction. Now, let's take another engineering objective for 1964. Higher standards for the beauty of precision in engineering and manufacturing. Competition has long considered Pontiac as a far-ahead leader in this area, and Pontiac engineers are increasing the lead in 64. Each component that goes into every 64 Pontiac must have the same high uniform quality. Therefore, regardless of which Pontiac assembly plant puts a particular Pontiac together, it will have the same superior precision in manufacturing as every other 64 Pontiac. Pontiac engineers have achieved new heights with the 1964 Pontiac. This car not only is an American beauty in exterior styling, but also a beauty under the skin. With the beauty of performance, the beauty of quietness, the beauty of durability, and the beauty of dependability. Yes, the accents on customer satisfaction all the way. Next, let's look at power teams. Again in 64, Pontiac offers an unusually wide range of engines, transmissions, and rear axle ratios. With customer satisfaction as the foremost goal, this wide variety permits almost every buyer to find a power team to fit his exact needs. Let's kick off the presentation of power teams with the big news: a brand new valve and head inline 6-cylinder engine. This newest addition to the proud tradition of Pontiac engines is the standard engine for 3 new series, the Tempest, Tempest Custom, and the Lemans. This all-American sweetheart has a piston displacement of 215 cubic inches and a compression ratio of 8.6 to 1 and uses regular fuel. It produces an economical 140 horsepower at 4,200 RPM and 206 pounds-feet of torque at a low 2,000 RPM for instant response in any traffic situation. As the new inline 6 is primarily for the economy-minded, a 1-barrel carburetor is standard and the only carburetor available for this engine. This new engine is much smoother and quieter. Due to design characteristics, it's inherently better balanced than a 4-cylinder or V6 type engine. 7 main bearings give rigid support to the crankshaft. Locating one main bearing on either side of every crankshaft throw makes the inline 6 one of the smoothest, quietest engines in the industry. Engine mounts for the new inline 6 are made of a new improved rubber compound, which changes resiliency only slightly with changes in temperature, thus helping to keep the engine quiet and virtually vibrationless under all conditions. 32 pounds lighter and at the same time more powerful than the previous L4 engine, this brand new 6 will give excellent performance coupled with substantial economy of operation. To achieve this savings in weight, Pontiac engineers used thin-wall casting techniques, a lighter crankshaft, and aluminum pistons, distributor and starter nose casing in this latest addition to the Pontiac line of sweethearts. 3 transmissions can be harnessed to the new inline 6. For those looking for original purchasing economy, the 3-speed synchro mesh is standard equipment. Optional at extra cost is effortless no-shift driving with the new automatic transmission. For those who want the flair of a sports car, a 4-speed synchro mesh transmission is available at extra cost. Transmissions for the sprightly new Tempest, Tempest Custom, and Lemans series are conventionally mounted directly behind the engines. The brand new automatic transmission, especially designed for the new shorter wheelbase series, uses a torque converter and planetary gears for quick, agile response at any speed, from a standing start to highway passing. With this new transmission, Pontiac engineers have achieved new highs in smooth, quiet, vibration-free operation. For added owner convenience, gear selector levers for both the new automatic transmission and the 3-speed synchro mesh are located on the steering column. The 4-speed synchro mesh gear selector is floor-mounted. For those buyers who prefer the extra zip and reserve power of a V8 engine, Tempest, Tempest Custom, and Lemans series offer a choice of 2 Husky 326 cubic inch displacement engines at extra cost. One of these 326 cubic inch engines features a 2-barrel carburetor and an 8.6 to 1 compression ratio for the buyer who wants regular fuel operating economy with sparkling V8 performance. Turning out a peppy 250 horsepower at 4,600 RPM and a powerful 333 foot-pounds of torque at 2,800 RPM, this engine delivers steadfastly dependable performance in all types of driving, yet when called upon, can come up with that extra punch in a pinch. The premium fuel V8 engine with 4-barrel carburetor and 10.5 to 1 compression ratio provides real scat-back getaway. Here is a crackling 280 horsepower at 4,800 RPM and a mighty 355 foot-pounds of torque at 3,200 RPM. This is V8 performance that can compete with anything on the road. 3 transmissions can be teamed with each 326 V8 engine. The 3-speed synchro mesh is standard equipment. Available at extra cost are the new 4-speed synchro mesh and the new automatic transmission. And more big news. Here is the GTO option engine. Built up from the regular 389 cubic inch block, this Husky Charger turns out 325 horses at 4,800 RPM. It produces a thundering 428 pounds-feet of torque at 3,200 RPM. This premium fuel engine has a 4-barrel carb and a 10.75 to 1 compression ratio. It also has a special camshaft and special valve lifters. All other internal engine parts are the same as the GP engine. Engine cooling is implemented by an 18-inch diameter, 7-bladed fan, an engine fan clutch. The radiator assembly is basically the same as is used with Catalinas equipped with air conditioning. The standard transmission for the GTO option is a 3-speed synchromesh with a floor-mounted gear selector lever. Also available at extra cost is the 4-speed synchromesh transmission with a floor-mounted shift lever. In addition, a heavy-duty automatic transmission with steering column selector lever is available at extra cost. Consoles are available with either tachometer or vacuum gauge and floor-mounted shift levers for all 3 transmissions. The 1964 Catalina, Star Chief, Bonneville, and Grand Prix series continue their tradition of offering the widest selection of V8 engines available with a total of 10 different power ratings in either 389 or 421 cubic inch displacements. Compression ratios for these all-American champs run from 8.6 to 1 up to 10.75 to 1. Regular and premium fuel options and a choice of 2, 4, or 3 two-barrel carburetors provide engine combinations to suit almost every buyer. Horsepower ratings range from a conservative 215 up to a record-breaking 370 horsepower. Torque ratings start at 386 pounds-feet and go up to a powerful 460 pounds-feet. Catalina, Star Chief, Bonneville, and Grand Prix series transmissions can be teamed with the 389 or 421 engines in a total of 28 combinations. Here again, the 64 Pontiac's wonderful opportunity to customize comes to the fore. Standard for Catalina series is the 3-speed synchromesh. However, the heavy-duty 3-speed synchromesh, standard on Star Chief, Bonneville, and Grand Prix, is available as an extra-cost option. The extra-cost roto-hydromatic transmission gives Catalina and Grand Prix trigger-quick response upon demand. Super hydromatic transmission is tailored to the specific requirements of the Star Chief and Bonneville. Extra-cost 4-speed synchromesh transmission is available on all 4 series for sports car flair. Yes, Pontiac for 1964 is a car specifically designed to give the most in customer satisfaction, thanks to the finest quality engineering and manufacturing. To all who love and appreciate fine cars, the 1964 Pontiac is truly the all-American sweetheart.